Hey, you. Yeah, you. Struggling with anxiety? Getting all those horrible sensations? They stopping you from getting out and living your life? I know exactly how you feel. I completely understand the struggle you're going through. I lived the same life once. Housebound. Couldn't talk to anybody without feeling self-conscious. Was constantly worried about my health. Man, that life is difficult. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. I managed to turn my life around really easily. It literally took me a week to get my life back in order. There was just one thing I was forgetting, and that's what was holding me back. I'd love to be able to help you get rid of this horror. But see, I can't simply share my magic words, otherwise, here, visit my website and buy what is essentially an overpriced book with some audio files and a telephone number you can call when the book doesn't actually help. Terms and conditions apply. Money back guarantee subject to our discretion. All negative reviews will be deleted. So today's video is all about paid programs to cure anxiety. There's a bunch of these available, and the prices are usually quite absurd. So before we get started, as usual, if you like this video, please hit like, share the video with your friends on social media, subscribe to us here on YouTube. If you want to see more, make sure you hit the notifications button so you can be informed every time we upload. So let's get into the topic. The topic is paying for programs that claim to cure your anxiety. Usually available via an instant download. Sometimes it'll come through the post. Whatever it is, it's the programs that are there, available online, to cure anxiety. Okay, so firstly, I'm not completely against the idea of these programs, although my intro may have been a little overdramatic. So I'm not going to be naming any of the programs that I'm referring to either in this video. If you go on the net and search for how to cure your anxiety, I'm pretty sure that you'll come across programs that are advertised that will cure you. So that's the one thing that these program providers do have. The one thing that they're good at is marketing, because you can always find them. I guess the amount of money that they make and they generate, they can afford to splash a bit of cash on marketing, so that, you know. Okay, so I'm going to break this video down into two sections. We're going to have the positives and then the negatives. So, positives. Okay, so now let's look at the negatives. Okay, I'm only kidding. So there are some positives. There's no way on this planet that every review is fictional. Every review that you see on every website for these programs is fictional. Although, granted, many of the reviews that you do see are on the actual program's website. So, you know, could be a little misleading. But there are other reviews if you look hard enough. And some of the reviews that I found, one of them in particular, I bought this for my son as a gift and he said it's really helpful. Well, wait. If my dad bought me this particular gift and it cost like 100 quid, I'm pretty sure that I'd tell him that it was helpful. Another one, the one and only thing that works. I suffered and this got me completely back to normal. I still use the support if I'm going off track. But wait. You're back to normal, but you still need support. Okay? One other one, somebody actually stated that the person that created the program had cured them. He or she actually cured me of anxiety. And the issue that I've got with that is that it falsely promotes the fact that somebody else is going to cure you, that they're going to provide this magic switch, the golden nugget of information. It doesn't exist. But there are genuine positive reviews, and I am happy for anybody that's purchased one of these programs, used it, it's worked for them, and they're now free of anxiety. I am genuinely happy for them. I think one of the main positives for these type of programs. Incidentally, the same positive that you can get from downloading like a Kindle book or an Audible audio book is the fact that it's available as an instant download. That's one thing that people are definitely drawn into. And you know, the content is pretty decent in some areas. The same content pretty much that you could find on the internet on other websites maybe for free. And the audio files or videos, yeah, useful. You know the thing called YouTube, where you can go on and you can find videos about relaxation or progressive muscle relaxation, meditation, things like that. Sometimes you get videos where people tell you their experiences of anxiety or panic. Sometimes there's videos of qualified therapists telling you exactly what happens to your body when you're suffering with a panic attack. They're pretty much, you know, very similar to those that you can get here on YouTube for free. Oh, and the support telephone number. There's a great list of charities here in the UK and probably worldwide that can help you with that too. There's a list on the Anxiety United website under the crisis button of a whole bunch of telephone numbers that you can call. See, I'm relating personally to this video myself because I've actually spent money on a number of these programs in the past. And in the early days of me experiencing anxiety and panic, the first thing that I did when I was experiencing this and I knew what it was get on the internet, find the cure, find out what was happening to me. And because the market wasn't so saturated back then, like we're talking over 10 years ago, the people at the top of the marketing tree back then dragged me in, promised me a cure. This is it. And it was guaranteed all my money back, which I should probably ask for. I was vulnerable and I was desperate for somebody to help, somebody to fix the problem. And the telltale sign for when you know you're getting dragged into these things is when you read pages upon pages of literature. You finally found somebody or a program that can relate to exactly how you feel, describing exactly what it's like, until you get to the section where we're just gonna tell you what it is we know that nobody else does. This is why you need to buy the program. Please enter your card details. Whereas, when you come across a book, Dr. Claire Weekes, 1960s Australian GP and health writer. She created the books that define anxiety and panic for me. Hope and Help for Your Nerves and Peace from Nervous Suffering provide the original cognitive approach to cure that is the basis for virtually every successful anxiety treatment program, with no magical promises. Here's a deal for you. Buy one of these programs, read it, listen to it, use it, do it, and if, not when, if it doesn't work for you, come back and buy these 3 books and tell me which was better value for money. Essential Help for Your Nerves by Dr. Claire Weekes, The Panic Switch by Jeffrey Hamas, and The Anxiety and Phobia Workbook by Edmund Bourne. And if you want more than books, or audio, or video files, and you live here in the UK, then go and see your GP, or give the IAPT service a ring. It won't cost you a penny, and you can self-refer. So yes, the waiting times might be a little longer than an instant download, and they might not have the secret formula, but they can offer you treatment options and you won't have to pay. And okay, sometimes these treatment options might not work for everybody, but at least let's make this the first port of call. There is no one-size-fits-all treatment for anxiety. Everybody will respond differently. A program won't cure you, a book won't cure you, audio won't cure you, and nobody else will cure you. They can assist you, and they can guide you, but only you can cure you. I know this video might have ruffled a few feathers. It's not something people like to hear when they realise that the hard work has to be done by yourself, but it's the truth. My message to the creators of these programs: if you believe in the program as much as you say, and you want to help people as much as you say you do, post it online for free and help the millions of people that are suffering. I'm out.